Welcome back 3 years later, and the New York Times is finally in agreement that school lockdowns during COVID were detrimental to children and their education. That article prompting a lengthy response from the former Levi's brand president, a vocal critic of mandates, which led to her resignation from that company in 2020. Jennifer Say went on to write, quote, Levi's Unbuttoned, and she joins us now. Jennifer, so great to have you. I was, like you, very vocal about how this was a bad idea. How does it make you feel that this many years later, they're going, oh, yeah, this probably wasn't good for kids?
You know what? People ask me that all the time if I feel vindicated. I don't. I feel enraged, frankly.
Yes.
Because people like you and me had the audacity to say something before the New York Times said it. Something that was patently obvious, that children would be harmed from prolonged school closures. We were vilified. We were smeared. It's the reason I was ousted from my job. It's the reason, more important than any of that and what happened to people like me is it's the reason schools stayed closed so long, because the New York Times did nothing but further fear for close to 3 years about the risks of COVID to children. First, it was COVID, then it was MISC, then it was myocarditis from COVID, then it was these children were going to kill grandma. It went on and on and on. And the fact is, schools in Sweden and Denmark were open the whole time, and it was fine.
Yeah, and China, by the way, Jennifer.
Enraging.
And in China, those kids were going to school as well. And by the way, right here in New York City and across the country, Catholic school kids were going to school and nothing was happening. So the evidence was right before their eyes. And what do you think is the reason why they were so long to come to this reality? Was it that they wanted to support certain political parties? Was it the unions that they felt beholden to? Why did it take that long?
Well, those are, essentially one and the same. I think the teachers' unions are the largest Democratic Party supporters. So I think the New York Times and the press more broadly failed to do its job. They carried water for the Democratic Party as well as Big Pharma. And they, wrote headlines that were essentially talking points from those two parties. They did not interrogate the issues. And, that's why I say I feel no vindication. I feel just enraged when I see these new headlines from them. They skipped a step. What about the part where you admit that you were complicit in all of this? What about the part where you invite people like me to talk to you finally and ask us how we knew all along? Regular, normal people like us, we knew and we were right all along, and we were smeared as racists. We were ousted from our jobs. They skipped a step, and I'm pretty mad about it.
Yeah, I'm mad about that, too. They need to apologize to people like you. They need to apologize to all the people who lost their jobs because of the fear-mongering that they did, and they need to admit their ties to Big Pharma, to the party, to the unions. You're absolutely right. I am just as mad as you are. Thanks for joining us. You have been an amazing voice throughout this, a voice of common sense, and parents across the country appreciate what you sacrificed in order to voice how they feel. They don't have the bully pulpit of the New York Times, but people like you gave them a voice. So thank you, Jennifer.
Thank you, Rachel.
All right.
Thank you. They need to apologize to the children first and foremost.
Amen to that. They set them back. They banned smiles. They did so many bad things and set up a lot of mental health issues for them as well.
That's right.
Great talking to you this Sunday morning, Jennifer.
Nice to talk to you as well, Rachel.
All right.
Thank you.